PSG defeated Arsenal 1-0 at the Emirates in the first leg of their Champions League semi-final, with Ousmane Dembélé scoring the only goal. Dembélé finished off a quick move involving Kvaratskhelia early in the match. Both teams had chances, but PSG were more dangerous in attack. Doué forced a save from Raya, and Ruiz hit the post, though from an offside position. Arsenal nearly equalized before halftime, but Donnarumma denied Martinelli twice. After the break, Merino's header was ruled out for offside, and Donnarumma saved brilliantly from Trossard. Arsenal pushed late but couldn't break through. Late in the match, PSG looked especially dangerous going forward. First, Barcola, combined with Ramos, broke through one-on-one with Raya but missed the far corner. Shortly after, Ramos received the ball inside the box and struck it with a toe. The crossbar came to Arsenal's rescue. PSG took a narrow lead into the second leg. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta expressed frustration after the match. "We are disappointed with the result. We struggled early to gain momentum, but aside from the goal, a decisive individual moment, there wasn't much between the teams. We improved as the game went on, so it's frustrating not to at least get a draw," he said. Paris Saint-Germain manager Luis Enrique praised his side's performance. "The second leg remains, which will be thrilling," Enrique said. "With the goal in the 4th minute, we showed what kind of team we are, what kind of players we have, what kind of personality we have, and what kind of football we want to play. It's a great result, but there is still the second leg left, and a goal can be scored in a moment of inattention," he added. Paris Saint-Germain are sweating over Ousmane Dembélé's fitness after the winger picked up a suspected hamstring injury in their 1-0 win over Arsenal. The 27-year-old scored the only goal but was forced off in the 70th minute and went straight down the tunnel. PSG boss Luis Enrique confirmed Dembélé is now a doubt for the second leg on May 7th. "The medical tests will take place tomorrow. It's nothing serious, it's rather light, but there is a doubt for the return match," Enrique has said. Lamine Yamal said his critics can't touch him while he's winning after boasting about Barcelona's superiority after Real Madrid in the aftermath of Saturday's Copa del Rey final victory. Yamal, who set up 2 goals in a 3-2 extra-time win against Madrid at the weekend, ruffled some feathers after the game when he said Barca's Clásico rivals can't handle them this season. His comments came on the back of a 3rd successive win over Madrid, following a 4-0 victory at the Bernabeu in October and a 5-2 triumph in the Spanish Supercopa final in January. "While I'm winning, they can't say nothing," Yamal said in a news conference on Tuesday, when told some felt his remarks were arrogant. "When they beat me, they can." Pro is a perfect fuse of Messi's finesse and Ronaldo's arrogance. Ha! Got cooked with this. This tweet from one of the fans is the perfect addition to Lamine's quote. Yamal was speaking ahead of Wednesday's Champions League semi-final first leg against Italian side Inter Milan at the Olympic Stadium, in which he will make his 100th Barca appearance. "It's a remarkable number of games to have played at such a young age, but the Spain international does not play like a teenage rookie, taking his first steps in the game. He has weighed in with 14 goals and 24 assists this season to keep Barca in the hunt for the treble, insisting he is afraid of no one when he steps out to face opponents like Madrid and Inter. I don't have any fear, but I do feel that motivation and get those butterflies in my stomach before a game," he added when asked if he ever had vertigo before big matches. "I think that's a good thing. As for any fear, I left that behind in the park in Mataró a long time ago. I wouldn't say I feel any pressure. The atmosphere at the Copa del Rey final, for example, is something to go out and enjoy. I don't view it as a pressure." Carlo Ancelotti's potential move to coach Brazil is in doubt, with reports suggesting the deal may collapse. Real Madrid are unwilling to release him before the Club World Cup, clashing with Brazil's need for a coach ahead of their May 6th qualifier against Ecuador. Despite talks and a trip to London, Ancelotti has returned to Spain, and both sides now appear at an impasse, reports Relevo. Carlo Ancelotti will not become the head coach of the Brazilian national team, Gia Globo added. The Italian manager wanted to receive his salary for the final year of his contract with Real Madrid, but the club isn't willing to pay it, as he's not being dismissed and was expected to leave for Brazil on his own. Additionally, timing has become an issue. Brazil insists that the new coach must be in place before the June fixtures. Marca notes, Carlo Ancelotti has turned down the Brazil national team job despite earlier talks and a planned contract signing. The Real Madrid coach informed CBF president Ednaldo Rodriguez of his decision after recent discussions revealed he could only take over in August, not June as Brazil has expected. Sources suggest a major reason behind the U-turn is a 50 million euros per year offer from Saudi Arabia. Ancelotti had also requested 4 million euros in compensation to leave Madrid early, which the club refused. The deal with Brazil had been nearly finalized, but with no agreement on exit terms from Madrid, the move collapsed. Xabi Alonso is expected to take charge of Real Madrid next season, and it may happen without the club paying his release clause. According to journalist Eduardo Burgos, the Spanish coach has a gentleman's agreement with Bayer Leverkusen. Xabi Alonso will join Real Madrid practically for free, Burgos wrote on X. He has a gentleman's agreement with Bayer Leverkusen. Real Madrid will not pay his 20 million euros release clause. Burgos added the discussions have already taken place inside the German club regarding life without Alonso. Leverkusen has met in recent weeks with several candidates for the position. He said, even within the squad, they already consider him gone. The competition committee has handed out sanctions following the Copa del Rey final, with Antonio Rudiger banned for 6 matches and Lucas Vázquez suspended for 2. Rudiger's ban will have limited impact, as he's sidelined due to injury and will miss most of the suspension anyway. With only 5 La Liga matches left, he effectively misses the rest of the season. Vázquez's 2-match ban will carry over to next season and might not even be served with Real Madrid, given his uncertain future. Jude Bellingham, however, was cleared of any punishment after video evidence contradicted the match report, which had claimed he approached the referee aggressively. FC Barcelona coach Hansi Flick was visibly annoyed with 6 players during the team's final training session before facing Inter Milan in the Champions League semi-final first leg. Lamine Yamal, Fermin, Gavi, Ansu Fati, Iñigo Martínez, and Ronald Araujo were seen coming late to join the session, prompting Flick's displeasure. The training session, which lasted just over an hour, was delayed by 45 minutes due to a lengthy video session. Despite the incident, the 6 players completed the session normally. Barcelona will host Inter Milan on Wednesday in a crucial Champions League match. The leaked voting results for the 2020 Ballon d'Or show Robert Lewandowski as the winner, followed by Kevin De Bruyne and Sadio Mane. Lionel Messi didn't make the top 3. Lewandowski, who played for Bayern Munich and won the Champions League in 2020, missed out on the award due to the cancellation of the event because of the COVID-19 pandemic. At 37, it's unlikely Lewandowski will ever win the Ballon d'Or. This was another episode of Football News Tribuna, bringing you the biggest stories from the world of football that you simply can't afford to miss. Smash that like button, send this video to your football bros, and make sure to subscribe to our channel. And in the comments, let us know where you're watching us from. Have a great day, everyone. See you next time.